Unexpected. That is the word of the day. Mainly because of the training program that I am embarking on right now. It is definitely not what I was expecting, to say the least. We are heading into it thinking that we were going to do a classic push, pull, legs, and then maybe like a rest day and then upper, lower, something like that. But that is not the case, to say the least. We are doing push yesterday, as y'all saw. Then we got legs today. And then we have a rest day tomorrow. And then a pull day. And then a pull day. And then a leg day, another leg day, and then another push day. So definitely a little bit unexpected, but I'll say that for the third time. But that being said, I'm looking forward to it because every day is going to be a little bit different in terms of sets and reps. So yesterday was 5 sets of 11 for everything. And then today it's 4 sets of, oh man, I'm blanking on the rep count. I'm pretty sure it's 4 sets of 11. And then on our back day, it's going to be 7 sets of 7. And then sorry about that. You know how it is with the camera, or the iPhone, I should say. iPhone camera, there we go. But then on the leg day, next leg day, pretty sure it's another 4 sets, 11 reps, everything. And then to finish it all off, push, I'm pretty sure is going to be a 7 sets by 7 reps to finish off the entire week. So I have no idea. I mean, I know what to expect now, but in terms of how it's going to feel in my body and how well I'm going to recover, and honestly how intense the training sessions are going to be, I'm not the most clear on it. So today, or this week I should say, is definitely an experimental week, but it's all good. That's what we're here for. I just finished up with a Transcendental Meditation at the park. Oh man, that was awesome. And I gotta say, I have really been enjoying my Transcendental Meditations lately because I've been a lot more militant or strict on just staying with the mantra, and it's yielded me great results. I'm a lot more relaxed, I'm a lot more focused, I can think on my feet a lot quicker, and it seems like I become a little more articulate and I can stir up some thoughts that I didn't think were there. It's helped me to be a little more creative in general when it comes to any given subject. But that being said, it's interesting because I always thought of the mantra kind of as a restriction, like, oh man, you got to stay within these boundaries so that you can feel great. But that's really not an accurate description of what the mantra really is, or what it's really doing for you, rather. What the mantra, for me, is doing is it's inviting you to experience more of reality itself, and to the same degree, inviting you to experience more of who you really are. And as corny as that sounds, it's true. I mean, for example, I was at the park, kind of getting lost in thought, just thinking of what I needed to do next in the day. But the mantra brought me right back, and I was like, man, it is a really freaking nice day out. Blue skies, partly cloudy, cool, which is pretty irregular at this time of year. We've just been kind of going through a hot spell. Just really freaking hot days. That being said, I was experiencing a lot more of what the present moment has to offer. So it just felt great. It felt like I was truly there for everything going on. It wasn't like I was being pulled around by my thoughts. It's like I was in charge, I was the captain, and all I wanted to do was be here. So, that being said, we just pulled up. We are ready for this leg day. Boom. Starting it off, good old-fashioned leg extensions. Not booty elevated leg extensions like what I'm used to on these fine leg days. But going a little bit heavier today. We only have 4 sets, so you know what that means. Not as much volume, turn up the strength just a little bit. So we're gonna go for 250 on this, which is 2 notches away from full stack. It goes up to 290 in 20-pound increments. So we'll see how this moves, but I am aiming for the allotted 11 reps that I have programmed. So woo. Whew. Man. Don't even need a trigger or a smoker at this point. We're already smoking the thighs as is. With leg curls, I like to add a little bit of a pause. It's not necessary as far as the programming goes, but my knee isn't under a ton of pressure like it is with leg extensions, so that's partially the reason why I don't pause on those. It's a little too much on my knees, but with these, you know, I can hold it at the top and it's not going to feel as much pressure there. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But same thing, going heavy, because low volume, why not? Oh yeah, that is secret sauce. Not that kind of sauce, but believing in yourself. Good old-fashioned calves. Once again. I am a big fan of hitting calves more than once a week, because they can take the beating. You're walking them on them all day, might as well get a good stretch. You know, obviously work them to their almost fullest capacity, but I just enjoy it more than once a week. Alright. Last set. We're wobbling a little. Just how we like it. And I'm doing something a little different with these wonderful leg presses. Instead of going either like a shoulder width stance or a wide stance, I'm doing close stance, and I'm keeping my knees a little bit faced in, just slightly. And I know you're gonna say that's really bad for my knees, my hips, my ankles, everything in between, but hear me out. As long as you keep it at a controlled weight, keep a close stance, keep your knees just slightly in, you'll probably be hitting more of that outer sweep of your quad around here. And so that's what I'm going for, because leg extensions, any type of squat, I'm hitting mainly that inner portion, which, you know, is all fine and dandy, but I need to build up the outer sweep. So with this, keeping our feet just a little bit closer in, keeping the knees like 5 degrees more faced in. I mean, I'm not talking, you know, like a pigeon stance. I'm talking just slightly. So see how this pans out. Last set. So this is gonna be this is gonna be tough, but just how we like it. Got to throw in some tib raises while we're here. Get that full look on calves. I'll usually hold it at the top of these because I just want a little more. So, oh my God. All right, here we are. Last set. What's up? Man, this is gonna be freaking grinder, to say the least. We are going 8 reps, walking that way, 8 reps back, weighted walking lunges with the 80s. Now, I don't know about you, but these have to be one of the most tiring leg exercises next to squats or Romanian deadlifts. Any kind of movement where you're using your entire body to get the weight up. So, that being said, we're just going 8 reps there, 8 reps back. But, I mean, we'll have to see. I'll let y'all be the judge of this. Come on. Yep. Come on. Jeez. Yep. Come on. Jeez. That's a freaking wrap. That was the pièce de résistance with an emphasis on resistance. Man, doing this fasted too, that makes it just a bit tougher, but no excuses. Still got it done. Now, let's see how it all wraps together like a gift. Big leg day, still fasted, and it's, I mean, I don't wear a watch, but if I had to guess, it's probably around 12:30 to 1 right now. Good hour workout. That was freaking solid. And 4x11 is all that is needed on those leg exercises. So let's see the pump. You can already see the calves, but man, doing this in cargo shorts too was a weird sensation, but it's almost nice because you know how you have almost like you can have those pump wraps. They're like just wraps that you put around your arms, and then they can give you a bigger pump just from the tension that it gives. It's kind of like that with cargo shorts, but you know. All right, so quads. It's interesting doing this on a camera too, because I have nothing in front of me, so y'all are the first ones to see how the pump is pumping. I don't have a mirror behind that camera. Alright, let's see how the hamstrings are looking. We only did leg curls on this workout, so man, I gotta get in the habit of not tightening up my hamstring, because can you see that when I do? Just let it relax how it's supposed to be, and then flex. See how it like, I mean, it literally contracts, so it's just making it a little bit, you know, it seems smaller, but yeah, just let that relax, let it shine. It's almost like you're like, you know how people lay watches over their arms? It's kind of like that. You're just laying the hamstring over your back leg. All right, let's see it from the back. See the left. All right. Oh yeah. It's interesting because you also got to contract your glute so it shows off the conditioning on stage. But you have to do that while not tightening up your hamstring. All right. Quick quad look again, then we'll get the whole 9 yards. All right. See how the whole physique looks now. All right, that wraps. Man, that wraps up a big ol' leg day. Man, first leg day of this new program, and I have a feeling I'll enjoy these leg days because I got 2 leg days a week now, 2 push days a week now, 1 pull. So if I had to guess what my coach is thinking, he's thinking my back is a little further beyond my chest, my shoulders, my triceps, biceps, and legs. So, pretty smart move, because I'd probably agree. Now, the only thing that my back really needs right now, I mean, obviously more width, but I think more density should be prioritized. So, that being said, tomorrow I'm planning on doing some sort of Q&A, because tomorrow, I mean, this is the first time in a long time I'm having a rest day. So I haven't had a rest day on a weekday in a long time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to my good old friend ChatGPT, give me 20 of the most popular fitness questions that get brought up, and I'll answer them all in a car talk video tomorrow. So that about wraps up this leg day, but I'll see y'all tomorrow for the Q&A, and then for the next workout, that'll be this Thursday for a good old-fashioned pull workout.